YouTube's happening. It is Saturday, December 13th, but we're talking NFL for tomorrow, December 14th, because tomorrow's Sunday, and I always do the videos on Saturday nowadays. So you can see we already had our game from Atlanta and Tampa on the Thursday. What a wild game that was. Again, nobody knew what was going to happen. That game was crazy. So let's see how Sunday goes. We have 14 games. Bye weeks are done. We're done with bye weeks. I checked the rest of the season. Ain't nobody got no bye weeks. We are done with those. So everyone is playing throughout here the rest of the season. We have one game on Monday, Miami and Pittsburgh, but we have 14 games. Wow. So, and of course, they put most of them at 1 o'clock. I swear that doesn't make sense, but whatever. So we're going to break each game down, spreadsheet props, see if we can find some value out there. So let's go ahead and jump into that first game right now. All right, I got the odds pulled up here using Outlier. Link in the pin comment. Click it, sign, get your week for free. You can become a member and get the plays typed out. You can get the spreadsheets for everything. It's there for you, your choice. If not, hey, I just appreciate you being here. Simple as that. So moving on to the first game, which is going to be Cleveland and Chicago. And we're going to look at some depth charts. We're going to do everything because we have 14 games. Might as well. We got time. Yeah, it's only, yeah. The Army Navy game's over. That was a fun one to watch. And then we got a little bit of time before. I don't really care too much about the bowl game between Boise and Washington, just being real. I don't, well, bowl games, there's nothing meaningful. I don't really care too much personally. So that's just me. I know, crazy. So, I'd rather focus on the NBA and college hoops tonight. Just saying. So we have currently, where is it we at? We got the Bears 7.5 point favorites at home with a 38.5 total. We look over at our sheets. We can see currently, yeah, that says 9 degrees. 9, as in 9 degrees above zero. That is cold AF. So wind 11, 6 mile an hour wind. You can see, or 6% chance of rain is what I meant to say. 13, 18, 22 v5. Yeah, that's Cleveland defense. Those two match up 3v13. Swift probably going to run a good bit. We can understand that. I don't really want to trust Chicago passing. Shadur has been, I mean, hey, he looked pretty good, didn't he? He looked good. I'll give him that. So, see, second on third down, 28, 26 31. Chicago has the second worst third down defense in the league in the last 3 weeks. That isn't good. So let's pop over to some depth chart, shall we? So let's look at Cleveland. We go depth chart wall, and we go see Shadur, and you got the rest of the team. Got a lot of injury designations out. So your right side of your O line's out. That isn't good. Your guard's questionable. Your left guard's questionable. One receiver's questionable. Damn, that's a lot. So Judkins, Sanders, Judy, and that's Isaiah Bond. That's about it. So okay, defensive wise, Graham Ward is out. Damn, all right, that's a lot of injuries. Chicago depth chart. Let's see what we got. I'm leaning Chicago already, just off the get. So Rome's questionable. That's about it. I think Swift's going to have himself a nice day. Probably. They're running for 172 as a team in the last three, way up from their 152 average in the season. You can see the rest of the players there. Defense wise, you see them there. Then we got Santos as our kicker. Let's go ahead and bounce on over to our props. This is again Outlier. Link in the pin comment. Go get you a week for free. It's there. So let me put it on the right game. Hell, let me do a refresh. Make sure it's the crispiest, freshest lines. And whenever size of load, there we go. There we go. Browns and Bears. We have very few to look at. Very small. And one of them Swift. The one thing I said I kind of liked, I wanted was there. Nice. Noise. Cleveland's second rush defense on the season. Sure. Maybe. Or against running back. Sure. But literally they're 13th in the last 3 weeks of giving up 111.7 on the ground. So yeah, do with that what you will. So we Luther Burden has a couple lines. Carson Show, whoever the hell you are. Let's take a look at who you are. I'm curious. I haven't taken a tackle assist prop in a few weeks now because the lines have been so tight on those. It's kind of hard to do anything with. So Horner is going to be out. So Swift and Kyle currently running backs on the roster without injury. So Swift, you can see what he's been up to last 5 weeks he's played. 87.4 in the RR, 73.5. I think Chicago should be in the lead the whole game, probably. So I think Swift's going to get some work, but I want to take the RR. So I'm going to take both. Now, do I trust Chicago 7.5? Nope. No, not a bit. I also kind of want to look at Judkins, and then hell, we can look at Shadur. Why not? Judkins, let's grab him. Let's go look for Shadur's going to throw it a lot. We know that. Is he going to complete him? Who knows? Is he going to run for his life? Probably. So, so yeah. How far? Damn, all the way. It's the very bottom one. You can't even see it. It's so far down. Shadur passing. He passed for 364 last time against Tennessee. 174.5 is what you have today. Cleveland's giving up 159. We can't trust that at all. So no. Judkins rushing. That's receiving, sorry. What's Judkins RR? I'll do a combo of both of them if I have to. 90.5. He's averaging 70. So I can't do Judkins. Sorry. I think he's good, but no. Carson Schwessinger. All right. Yeah. So 10, 11, 11, 10. That's pretty good. 9.5, 110. Not bad. Not bad. But I'm just going to stick with what I said from the beginning, from the jump. We're going Swift. We're going to be Swifty. We're going to go Swift over 73.5. Over 73.5. R plus R. And we're going to grab that for a smooth 115. Is 115 the way I want to go? Yep, 115 Hard Rock. Taking that next. Also, moving on to game two. Before I go into it, we did the giveaway on Friday, which was yesterday. I picked the 5 names like usual. 4 have already reached out, and I've already gotten those 4 people paid. So that is done. One more, YLZAY5649. You know who you are. If you see this, you need to comment or message me or something so we can reach out so I can pay you. Because if I don't hear from you by Friday, I want to redraw somebody else Friday. So you got a few days. So you're the only one I haven't heard from. So just want to let you know. Hey, reach out. So comment, say, hey, I'm here. So that'll work. So moving on. Game 2 is going to be Cincinnati and Baltimore. Currently, we got Baltimore 2.5 on the road with a 51.5. This game is always a fun one. So let's see. Joey Burr's going to be out there throwing against that defense, and Lamar's going to throw against that defense. Over, please. It's going to be 16 degrees. 16 degrees, 10 miles an hour, 7%. It is cold as hell in the north. I love living in Florida. It's just like, I don't know how y'all do it. I couldn't even begin to do what y'all do. I would die. I would need to do freeze ice block. Done. So what do we have here? We got 10-28. That's both offenses have should have success against the defenses. Derrick Henry should have success against them if they use them that way. I'm not trusting Cincy to run the ball. Simple as that. So I would like to trust Cincy throwing the ball because Burrow tends to do well against Baltimore, right? So let's go ahead and pop up the depth charts. Depth chart. Let's see. Bateman's out for Baltimore. He's questionable for Baltimore, not out. He's questionable. And then you see the rest of the team there. Cincy depth chart. Let's see. We got T. Higgins is out. As long as Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow and Chase Brown, I mean, that's all I need. That's all I need. I'm good. I'm good. I'm great. I'm gravy, baby. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Change you over to Ravens and the Bengals. And there we go. Scroll back up. And we have some here. We got Chase Brown, run. I already said we don't want to take Chase Brown and run the ball. I want Jamar Chase to catch the ball, if anything. So, yeah, where's Jamar Chase? Where you at? There you at. 88.5, huh? Okay. McPherson field goals, Luke field goals. Hey, I'm down. I'm down. I'm real down for that because both teams' third down defense is in the middle of the pack, 14th and 18th. I like that. What else do we got? Chase Brown, McPherson, Tanner Hudson, 6 receiving yards. I'm good on that. Thanks. Let's go find, where's Joey Burr? There's Derrick Henry. Well, look at him because there's a nice advantage. 99.5 rush receiving. He don't catch the ball either, really. So that's a lot of yards. Where's Joey Burr? Come on now, show yourself. Why am I not? You are starting at quarterback, right? Yes. There you are. I was looking for the blonde hair. Forgot. Forgive me. So, Jamar Chase, here we go. 77.2 on an 88. Yeah. That's not good. That's not good. He's had a couple games of what the hell. Can't trust that. Can't trust that at all. Now, given the game against Baltimore, you had 110. Hell, head to head is where you need to look. His 3 games against Baltimore, they like playing Baltimore because he obliterates. So I think I might take him just because of that anyways. Let's go pair Joey Burrow real quick. Let's go head to head for you on passing. 392, 428, 261. I'm going to take you off. If I'm taking anybody, I'm taking Jamar Chase because he does work against Baltimore. Let's go McPherson. Had 0 last time. 222. 6-0. What the hell? How? In a game you scored 34 points, you had 0 field goals. I can't trust you. Sorry. Loop 4-3-3-0-3-0 against Cincy last time in a 32-14 ass whooping. Yeah, you got your ass beat. Kind of happened. So the play I like is Jamar. And I think I might take Henry. Let's go look at Henry just pure rushing because I don't want his receiving yard. I don't trust Derrick Henry to catch the ball. You don't catch the ball, he run you over. That's all he does. We want rushing only. With him, we get 89.5. You can see what he's done head to head. Last couple times against Cincy, not doing too well. Not doing too well. So we're gonna leave. Now it is cold. I mean, I, I don't know. Is there something wrong with Henry, or if I'm just like thinking like, oh, he's so good because he was so good. Now he's not so good. Give me what's been great. Give me what's great. Give me Chase over 88.5 receiving yards because he just does work. These are the three games. That's the three we had. So give me those. Joey Burrow's going to throw it to him. It's going to be minus 111. What? That's DraftKings. What can I get it at? 115? Another 115, huh? Back to back 115s. I'm down. We're moving on. Next. All right, head on to the game. Three. It's going to be Kansas City and the Chargers. Is Kansas City about to go 6-8? Are they? I mean, they're not favored, right? It's got to be Chargers, right? KC's 5.5 point favorite at home against the Chargers, huh? 41.5, huh? Really, huh? What are we missing? What are we missing in this one? There's something afoot that I'm completely overlooking, and I'm about to find the hell out because I don't like that. So 31st in passing is not good. 8v8 versus that. Cancels that can't. Nothing's standing out. Everything is close. So let's go ahead and bounce over here to some depth charts. Let's see. What am I missing? Show me OY's depth charts. Herbert's playing. McConkey's playing. Hampton's back. Quentin Johnston's questionable. That's fine. That's why they have multiple receivers. Keenan Allen's still there. Defense is still there. Why are the Chiefs favored by 5.5? Let's go look at the Chiefs depth chart. Everyone's there, right? Hollywood Brown's out. That's not good. Your right side of your line is out. That ain't good. Jalen Moore can only play one position, so you're gonna have a third string guy filling in probably. That or you shift somebody from the left side over. That's what you got to do there. McDuffie's questionable. I'm taking the Chargers plus 5.5, right? I mean, this is easy. Now, every time it's easy, it's never easy, right? It's never that easy. So let's go and take a look right there. Let's see what we got for the Chiefs. Humphreys, 59.5 rush receiving against ninth-ranked Chiefs rush defense. Don't love that, but we'll look at it. Um, um, Dicker the kicker. Why are we even? We know where we're going with this one. We're going Dicker the kicker to kick field goals. 2.6 for 124. Until you keep 130, it's getting pricier. They're making him more expensive. So, as long as it's under 150, I'm cool. So it's be 130 for me. I get it. It's a little pricey. So, I'm gonna take Dicker the kicker because that's what he does. Chiefs do have the 27th ranked third down defense in the last 3 weeks at 46.8%. Chargers are going to be able to advance the ball a little bit. So I do like the Chargers plus 5.5, but I do like Dicker the kicker more. So I'm going to take Dicker. 1.5 field goals. That's the only play. Moving on. Next. Game number 4. We got Buffalo and New England now. Currently, I mean, hell, game of the week, right? This got to be like top 2 games. Easy. So Buffalo, New England. It is Buffalo 1.5, 48.5. We come over. We see, look at New England with a 10-game winning streak, 11-2, 5-2 at home. So they're undefeated on the road, right? That's an interesting line right there. Okay. Let me see who New England lost to and when they lost. So they lost way back in the day. They lost their first game to the Raiders of all teams. They beat the Dolphins by 6. Then they lost to the Steelers, both at home. And then since then, they played Panthers. They beat the Bills by 3. Saints, Titans, Browns. Paper Tiger I'm seeing here, huh? Buccaneers, Falcons, Browns, Jets. Look at this. Look at the schedule. Look at the schedule. If you weren't aware, look at the schedule. Dolphins, Panthers, Bills, yes. Saints, Titans, Browns, Falcons, Bucks, Jets, Bengals, Giants. Talk about a weak ass schedule. That is Charmin soft right there. Oh my god. Anywho, so I'm gonna have to take these with a extra grain of salt. Buffalo. Yeah, I'm sorry. You already beat them once. I get that. You beat them in Buffalo, didn't you? Yeah, 23-20 at Buffalo. But Patriots fans are going to be Patriots fans. You know how they are. So they're going fans of any team are going to be like, you're doing good. You say anything about that team. Oh, you're attacking my team. You're damn right. You see your schedule. You know it's not that good. So 1v20. So this is Cook all day. Cook. Cook is going to cook. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see. I want some depth charts. Can I have them? I need the Buffalo depth chart as well, if you don't mind. Schedule. And let's do New England first depth chart. And let's scroll. And everyone's there. Everyone's playing. Everything's great. Cool. Let's go Buffalo's depth chart. Let's see if we got anything crazy. No, Palmer's playing. We got Josh Allen, James Cook. Yep. Everybody good. So let's go to props. I think I want Cook for a prop. That's what I really want to go for. I didn't even look at him. Damn. Let me go back real quick. Okay, so yeah, he's played in one game. He had 67 before that, a couple games before that. Yeah, yeah, I didn't like the matchup. So now we swap over to Patriots and the Bills, and we have some hundred. We have a lot of hundreds on here. That's good. Why is there so many damn hundreds? Really? Buffalo's pass defense is 11th with 179. I don't know. I'm not going to trust Drake Man to throw the ball. Sorry. Yeah, that tells me a lot. I'm not taking somebody for 10 or 11 receiving yards. I'm not doing that. Travion Henderson, I don't know, but I want Buffalo to. I'm taking Buffalo minus 1.5, and I'm probably going to take Mr. Cook down here. Cook, there you are. Found you. And let's see what we got here. Cook on the rush receiving side, which is right there. Yeah, let me get some Cook, please. I just need to get a hundo. That's all I need for a 134. Why is it so pricey? Okay, give me a 102. Give me 103. Shit, I don't care. 103, I can take that. What about 105? Let's just keep rising it up. I'm good. How about 104? I mean 109. No, I can't go that high. I can't do those books. All right, 106. Can I do this? No. Where can I get a good line at? Was it 102? 101, it's 103, right? Yeah, it's gonna be 103. That's the best I'm gonna be able to do. So I'm gonna go Cook over 103, R plus R. I think he does work tomorrow. I got that. And it's gonna be for minus 111. And I'm going to double dip. I know it looks like a crazy game, but I just saw that schedule and I can't get over it. And Buffalo, it's hard to beat the same team twice in one season. You know this. So give me Buffalo minus 1.5 in this one. Give me them to do work in New England. It's going to be 31 degrees, 32-ish, a little windy, 26% chance of rain. That could be snow. So yeah, give me Buffalo and Cook next. Moving from New England, we're heading over to the Giants in Washington, and Washington is absolutely atrocious. The Giants are going to win by 20, probably, knowing the way they play. This is a game you absolutely pass on. This game is absolute grade A garbage. That's what it is. 2.5 for the Giants with a 46.5. Here you go. See that? Second worst versus the worst, average. There's nothing I want here. Maybe Washington run the ball, but then I can't know. No, they'd be like, no, no, I will not play this game. You can't force me to play this game. You can if you want to. You absolute sicko, you psychopath. I can't believe you want to play this game. So, depth chart, here you go. No Jane Daniels, Chris Reagan's banged up, Debo's banged up. So it's gonna be Mariota and a bunch of scrubs and Terry McLaurin. So yeah, you have fun with that one, my guy. Depth chart for the Giants. We got Jackson Dart and Tracy, and they look like they got some players there, but it's damn the Giants. So it's yeah, look at all the banged up players on defense. Look at the special teams. Doubtful, punter, holder, questionable. Yeah, this is absolute. Look. Lost 8 versus lost 7. Someone's gonna break the streak. Pass. Let me show you props at least. Let me not be too hostile towards them. I can be hostile as much as I want, but here, let me be not as hostile. G-men. Oh, sorry, there are no props. So yeah, pass it is. Next. Moving on to the Las Vegas and Philadelphia game. And currently, what do we have for lines here? Eagles. Where are the Eagles? There they are. 12.5. I saw 669. I was like, damn. Minus 12.5 with a 38.5. What's his name is starting at quarterback. I do know that. So 30-25. This game is, look at the numbers. The worst running attack. It's gotten even worse. Now it was like 38. Now it's like 43. JT is just, is it him or is it his line? What do you think it is? It's one of them two. It's got to be. It ain't the defenses because this is every single week versus the worst run defense in the league in Philly. So if you can't run on Philly, you can't run on nobody. I don't think they can run anybody. So 8B this. This is another game I just don't care about. This game is absolute garbage to me too. So let me go ahead and open up some depth charts so I can show them to you at least. I just don't like this one. Vegas depth chart. Look at that. It's a Pinnock. Pinnock? Kenny. Who the hell's Pinnock? Kenny Pickett is starting out there with JT. You might as well put Raheem in there because, good God, it doesn't matter. You see the rest of the team. Just throw it to Brock Bowers like 45 times. You'll be all right. Trust. Look at the base D. You see that. You see your kicking situation. We go Philly. We go depth chart. You can see that. Yeah. Anybody want to trust the Eagles? I don't. I know Eagles fans don't either. So no, no, no. You can't fool us. So Eagles, bank, bank. There's your props for your Eagles. The Kobe Dean for a sack might actually be good. That's some good plus 4.5 and beautiful against a quarterback that, oh yes, is a backup. Max Crosby tackles assist. You know what? The Kobe Dean for a sack. It's a risk. It's plus 300. I'm a pass. I'm gonna be angry I pass, but I'm gonna pass because I don't want to do that. I'm not touching this. We're gonna leave it alone. Pass next. Getting real sick and tired of all the bad teams playing all the bad teams and the good teams playing the good teams. It's like I make my living off of betting good v bad. That's how I do things around here, and we haven't had much of that so far. We're moving on to game like 7 now, which is Jets and Jacksonville. Which Jacksonville is supposedly a decent team. They're 9-4. I mean, come on. So where are the Jets? Jets. They are the hell are they? My am I blind? I am. It's right there. 13 and a half for Jacksonville. 41.5 is our total. We come over here and look. 4 v 27.5. Yeah, Jacksonville's winning their games by 14. They're whooping ass. 13 half's a lot. It's a big ass spread usually, but I mean the Jets are not good. They're losing their games by 12. So yeah, if you want a prop, you could probably take running for Jacksonville. You could take anything, but you could probably just say Jacksonville call today. So let's look at some depth charts before we make any rash decisions, because I'm going to make a decision in this one, and it's going to be Jacksonville most likely. So depth chart, Tyler's headers out, Fields is out. It's Brady Cook time or Adrian Martinez. Oh my God, somebody's going to get murdered out there. Mason Taylor, no tight end. You can see who's out there, the rest of the team. And there you go. Yeah. Depth chart. Let's see. Everyone's playing except for Parker and a left tackle. They're both questionable. And then the rest of the team's there. This should be Jacksonville by 30. Literally. Not even kidding. Not even about a joke. It should be that. So Jaguars right there. If you want now see, all we have is Quincy Williams and all we have is this. If you want to take those, you really have to worry about the blowout too. So yeah, we're going to trust the spreadsheet 100% here. We're going straight up Jacks. I've been taking them straight to win the game recently. It's been working out nicely, as you see. Give me Jacksonville to go with the 13.5. I'm going to trust him on that. That's minus 106. Let's rock Jacksonville, 2 touchdowns. Next up is Arizona and Houston. I mean, why are we even talking about these things? Like Houston's defense is nasty. We know that. Arizona is a 10.5 point dog on the road, 42.5. Now, do I like Houston to cover by 10.5? No, but that's a lot of points. They are only winning their games by 6 because that means we got to trust Houston's offense. They won 5 in a row. Damn, they were 3-5 at one point. That's crazy. So now they've turned things around. You can see defense is still average overall, 9th, 4th. Great. One of the worst defenses, lost 5, won 5. Yeah, Houston probably, but I don't want to take 10.5, and I damn sure don't trust Arizona plus 10.5. So what do we do then? Well, the smart thing is leave this damn game alone, but there might be some props we can look at. So let's look at our depth charts first. Arizona depth chart. And whoa, look at the O's. Marvin Harrison's out, wide receivers out, left tackle's out, left guard's out. So your left side of your starting line is out for Jacoby, which isn't good. Given he's a crafty veteran, but still, damn, you got backup left side. That ain't good. And then you got some banged up defense, and then your punt returner and kick returner are both banged up too. So Houston depth chart. Let's see. Everyone's good on the offense, and only Speed's the only one questionable on defense. So, and then you already know where we're going with the prop, right? It's Houston playing. We're going with Fairbairn. Always good one, always worth the investment. Where is he at? Oh, has this line gotten too high for us? I think it has been. Let's see. We want a K. Where's this Fairbairn? Yep. His line got too high. It's above 150. We don't play anything over 150. I have it blocked off for a reason. So if you want to take him for field goals, you can, but you're going to pay a premium. And I don't like taking 2.5 field goals. So yeah, I'm not loving that. I'm not loving the lines. I'm not loving anything in this one. We're just going to pass. Like, I don't trust Houston 10.5 over anybody. So I'll trust the offense. They just don't. So yeah, pass next. From Houston, let's bounce on over to Denver and Green Bay. And this one, okay, they're 11-2 versus 9-3-1. Currently, where is Green Bay? We have moved into the 4 o'clock window, 4:25 to be exact. So damn, all those games I just did before this were in the 1 o'clock window. That is ridiculous. You can't figure out how to spread a third time slot in there. Can't we start the games at like noon, 3, 6, and then come on. College does it nicely. You can do it too. So then Green Bay 1.5 on the road at 42.5. I don't know about that. 56 degrees, not have to worry about wind or rain. Cancels. That leans this. Denver's secondary has not been too good. 238 here recently. Fifth, yep. Both are great on third down. Their defense is not. Who don't know what's doing this one either. Great. This is one of those weird weeks. Like what I do doesn't work out too well because of the way we do things. But I knew it was coming. You knew the week was going to happen. So let's go ahead and look at our schedules and grab some depth charts. We got Green Bay depth chart and Jacobs is questionable. Wilson's questionable. That might mean Chris Brooks or Pierre Strong are going to be doing a lot of running, and the rest of the team, they're all there. We go Denver depth chart, and Pat Bryant's out. Right tackles out or questionable, and that's not good. That's not best. So, what do we do in this one? Props, I guess. We'll see if anything stands out. Because so far, I don't know. You see anything? 'Cause I damn sure don't see nothing. So let's go Packers. Very few. It's Josh Jacobs who's banged up. We're not. We're no. We don't take props on dudes that are banged up. Sorry. Evan Williams. I mean, that's a liquor. I mean, I ain't trying to do that. So yeah, no, I don't want none of this. I don't know who's gonna win. I don't know nothing. I can't. Denver's 110, but man, they're already dogs at home too. I'm passing. Next. All right, we're going to LA to host the Rams, or Rams hosting Detroit. I mean, so let's see. Rams, Detroit, 5.5 of the Rams, 54.5. Look, a great team versus a pretty good team. Oh no. Why can't I get us a good v bad matchup? Why? 1v2 in points over. Anytime I see 1v2, I take the over, especially when you got this. Currently it is 69 degrees. Nice. 54.5 stars total. They're combining for 69.7. Yes. Defensively, they're giving up not as much. They're giving up 47. The line's 54. I'm taking the over. Unless there's some crazy injuries, I'm going over 54.5. Simple. So let's go ahead and I want to look at some depth charts just to make sure the right people are playing, make sure nobody's out that we need to know about. So, because that would factor in heavily. Goss playing, Gibbs is playing, Amon Ra. The line's a little banged up. That's the issue, but okay. Let's see the Rams depth chart. Stafford, Puka, Devontae's questionable. Okay, all the main people it looks like they're playing, so that works for me. So over is definitely a play I want to take. And let's see, Lions, Rams. We have some green. We got Gibbs. Gibbs has been doing big things. Outside of that, do I just want to take Gibbs? I might take Gibbs. 120, 264. Last time we played the Rams, he only had 74, but that was last September, not this past one, the one before that. So, man, I think I'm gonna leave this off. 117. I'm just not feeling it. So give me the over 54.5 for 110, and we're gonna move on. Next. 4 games left. Carolina and New Orleans. Like, I mean, if you look at them, you probably think bad, but Carolina's 7-6 now. Who'd have thunk it? That is crazy. Carolina won 48, so 2.5 under that, 40.5. We come over, we look, and we can see 6v3, 23v20. Everything's canceling out. There's no advantages anywhere on there. So we need to look at the depth charts. We might have yet another pass. I know I have not passed this much the entire season, but we haven't had a day like this the entire season either. So Carolina, see Bryce Young, Rico, Chuba, McMillan, Leggett, they're all there. Good stuff. Wharton's questionable. Fitzgerald, we come to the Saints. We see what they got. Kamar's out. Huh. Now, I told you last week, I said, watch out for the Saints versus Tampa Bay, because Tampa Bay is very susceptible to the secondary. Yeah, Saints showed that quite easily. Today, though, New Orleans is third against Bryce Young, who's sixth. So I don't know what to do in this one. So let's go to the props and see if there's anything, I mean anything, that might look good. Because so far, they ain't for sure nothing. So yeah, Rico, 73.5 rush receiving against the 26th ranked, the 27th ranked, 154 allowed New Orleans run defense. Might be something for sure. He's only been hitting it barely, though. Like, you could come close. Like, you could take this if you want to, if you feel like sweating. I feel like this is going to be a sweat all game. Like, I anticipate just a weird day tomorrow. You can tell I passed on 4 games. This is the 5th one. I'm passing next. And you know it as well as I do. There's going to be somebody get pissy in the comments because I passed on 5 games so far. You passed on half the games. That's how you don't lose your money. Not betting on things we don't have advantages in. That's how we do things around here. So, yeah, but it's not there. We don't force it. We're not chasing. On a day like this, no. Now, if it was a Thursday or a Monday where there's only 1 game, yeah, we will chase. I would take some of these plays on a Thursday, Monday. But a day like today, I'm not feeling it. Just not. And if you're not feeling it, I ain't gonna do it. It's my money. I do what I want. So, anywho, moving on. I digress. San Francisco versus Tennessee. Finally, a good team versus a bad team. Finally. San Fran, 12.5. I do say that Jacksonville's pretty good too. So Jacksonville versus Jets. Very few of those games today. So let's go look. 528, 220. Yep. Tennessee, for some dumbass reason, won the game last week. Now they're not even the first pick in the draft. They're the second pick in the draft because the Raiders have the first pick now. If I was a team, oh my God. Like, no. I'm like, oh, players always try to win. No. No, in a league where you literally the worst record gets the first pick, just stop. Don't try to win. Play good, but don't try too hard. Okay. Okay. So, anywho, staying for him by 12 and a half. You can't trust the pass, but you got McCaffrey. Actually, look at the Titans defense. Oh, oh. Yeah, Titans third down's not good though, but that defense is okay. Not for secondary, just inside. So, all right, let's go ahead and open up some depth charts, see if what we have here. I don't know if we have anything good at all. Let's see. Tennessee depth chart and Cam Pollard. Yep. Half the whole line is banged up. Good to know. See the rest of the team. Cool. San Fran depth chart. What do we have here? McCaffrey's banged up. Damn. So I can't take McCaffrey. I don't trust him anyway. What are we gonna do in this one? Oh, we're gonna look at props to see if anything looks good, enticing in there. So far, there's no clear out just thing we want to take. So oh, Kittle receiving and Spears for 20. I mean, I'll click it. Why not? Kittle receiving is not too bad. Going against the 29th ranked Tennessee pass defense, Kittle could do some work out here. 2025, it's just recently. He started off slow, but he's getting better. Purdy's only, I mean, San Fran's only throwing for 180 in the last 3 games. He has to get a third of the pass. I can't trust that. You lost your damn mind. No, no. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to pass on this damn game, too. Here's a sheet. We're moving on next. Ooh, 6 passes so far. That is a record for me in NFL. And some people are like, you ain't playing nothing. Like, hey, go watch other videos too. You should be doing that anyways. You should be looking at multiple sources and seeing what people think. That way, because I cover a very specific method. Somebody else might do something different. Don't just look at one person, look at multiples. So that's how I always did it. And it worked out kind of nice. So okay, moving on. We got Indy and Seattle. And oh my God. Are we going to bet on Philip Rivers? Are we really going to bet on Philip Rivers of all damn people? Grandpa Rivers out there, old man Rivers. Oh, I want to just for funsies. Just for funsies, I want to. I mean, I'm not going to. I'm not silly, but let me tell you, it is 13.5 for Seattle. Seattle should stomp. I mean, come on. I mean, it's a cute story. Yes, it's cute, but let's be real. Let's be real here. Let's not be facetious. Let's be real. Colts. I mean, they're it's not just him, it's the defense isn't good either. Second worst deep pass defense. So Seattle should do work there. I mean, what is we doing? What is we doing in this one? Seattle's 1-3, they're 10-3. We go over here. Let's look. Indy, depth chart. There he is, Philip Rivers, 44 years old in his prime. And then you got Riley Leonard and Brett Rypien, and then the mystery of the injury reserve for Richardson, an eye injury or something. Yeah, people are questioning that one. It's like, are you just leaving him IR so you don't have to play him? You don't have to hear that pressure? Maybe. Supposedly it comes off IR next week though. Supposedly, we'll see. We got Taylor. If it was me, let's have fun with it. Just give Taylor, put him in Wildcat the entire game. Let him throw a few. Just keep them on their toes. Keep them honest. Let them throw a few. How bad can it be? It's a running back. Just bloop, a couple bloops. That's all you gotta do. Simple. And trust me, I bet it works. I bet it works. And then you come to the rest of us. Sauce Gardner is out, so that's not good. Yeah, let's go to Seattle. We go depth chart Seattle wise, and yeah, you see the team. You see the defense. Yep, they all be there. Good deal. So let's pop over. Change this up to Seattle Seahawks. Yep, right off. And we have very few. Charbonnet and Alec Pierce. That is it. 3-1, but they're winning their games by 20. I think this is going to be a very bad day for the Colts on the road. I think Rivers is going to have a very simple playbook. Even I know he knows the playbook, but I don't think they expect him to do too much. I'm going to take Seattle 13.5. We're not like it's a cute story and all, but just give me Seattle to do work. Now, if for some reason Rivers comes out and looks like damn like an MVP candidate, which would be absolutely a madness because he's 44. It hasn't played since 2020. So, and in 2020, he apparently wasn't even that good. So, give me Seattle 13.5. Just do work. Do work next. So I had to do this one because I've been literally just shitting on this week the whole time about how it's his teams are so evenly matched because you see how many passes I have. That I got to ask this: how many overtime games will happen on Sunday alone? I mean, I don't know what the record is, but hey, D could be a record probably. But hey, I want to give you some options. So, do none happen? Only one? You see the numbers there. I'm not going to read them for you, but you see them. A, B, C, D. If you're right, boom, bonus entry into Friday's drawing for. This is week 3, so that should be the $200 drawing per person for 5 people. Good stuff. So there you go. That's it. We're done. Last game of the day, which is Sunday Night Football, Minnesota and Dallas. And Minnesota's not look too good, but then they looked good last week. 2 weeks ago, they looked bad. I mean, Dallas is 5.5. It's 47.5. Who the hell knows in this one? Really, who the hell knows? This is a weird, weird week. 1v1, 32v30. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? 8v6, 32v31. Again, what am I supposed to do with this? Exactly. Yeah. You're shrugging. I can see you shrugging. You're like, I don't know. Shit. Exactly. So we have no advantages at all. Maybe slightly with some Dallas running, but yeah, hell no. I'm about to have my seventh pass. We're gonna pass a Sunday Night Football. That's how bad this is about to be. You know it's bad when I'm passing Sunday Night Football. You know it's bad when I'm passing with 7 games because you know I like the action. I don't pass that much. So depth chart, Minnesota. Yep. Yep. You see everybody there. Cool. Maybe some Will Rocket if we can get a nice prop on him would be good. Hell, give me double kicker props. I'm down. I'm down. Always down for some kicker props. Ferguson, Guyton, there's Aubrey. Yeah, let's go look at some kicker props. Come on, double kicker. Double kicker, please. Let's see. Bang. And we have none. No kicker props. Why? 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 Um, hmm. I guess I'll do it this way. Brandon Aubrey. 2.5. Okay, see now they're toying with us now. They're like, haha, you want to take Mr. Aubrey, huh? Plus 146. Uh, Minnesota's pass defense is number 1. Their rush defense is 21. You know what? I call your bluff. I see you. I raise all in. That's right. Then I also want to go look for one, not you, but what's his name? Uh, damn, my mind just went blank all of a sudden. You know what I'm talking about? Will Reichard. That's right. Oh, if I clicked his name. Come on now. Come on now. Right there. Bang. 1.5. 162. Can I bump him to 2.5 too? And really, can we do a chase? Are y'all cool with a Sunday night kicker chase? Oh God, maybe not with him. Maybe not with him. Okay, not with him. Not with him. Aubrey 3-4, a bunch of ones. I could potentially see this. He's only hit it 4 times. Son of a bitch. God, that is rough. That is rough. That is so rough. Man, y'all can have this week. I'm done with this week. This week is garbage. That's what this is. This week is bad. Okay, yeah, we're done. We're done with it. I did it. We have Miami Pitt, which also isn't a good game at all either. But hey, we'll cover it on Monday along with some other games. So clap it up for just an awesome week in the NFL. Clap it up. It's great. This is the worst week of NFL. And people are gonna be like, oh, but you have so many great matchups. That's half the games. What about the other half where you have teams like Washington and the Giants playing each other in Cleveland and Chicago and just Carolina? Carolina's not bad, kinda. Yeah, I'm done. Appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Check out Better Bay. You want this typed out list of plays that are going to say half pass, no lean? By all means, Better Bay. You want the spreadsheets? You want to come join the chat? Better Bay. It's all there. Enough of that. I'll see you Monday. We'll talk more NFL. Peace.